I'm super pumped. We're on Clark's Hill and we are about to throw down. We are fishing the Big Bass Tour. Let me get this thing turned right quick. We're fishing a Big Bass Tour put on by Bass Pro Shops. So we're doing our own coverage on it here at Smoketimeoutdoors. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm just super pumped. We fished the very first one we ever fished was in Lake Conroe. That was 2 weeks ago out in Texas. We were able to weigh in and fish on that. These are amateur tournaments, so anybody can fish in them. That's the beautiful thing about it. So as long as you're not a professional angler, you can fish. You have an opportunity to win up to $1,000 an hour. So it's just cool. It's kind of like a carp tournament, and a bass tournament had a baby. So it's super awesome. I love to bass fish. So we do some tournament bass fishing. That's what the show we bring to you guys. And like I said, we're amateurs. So if we don't catch nothing but giant fish, I'm sorry in advance. But we love what we do and we're having a blast doing it. But right now, I think we're gonna take off we kind of come up with a game plan, we thought. So I'm gonna shoot across to a different part of the lake real quick, and we're gonna start back in some pockets over there. Water temperature's almost 58. The bass are thinking about spawning, getting up on bed. So we are gonna go after them, boys. We don't know anything about this lake. I don't. I've never fished here.
I've never fished here. I mean, I've been here, but I've never fished here.
I've never heard of the lake, period. Had no idea. Yeah, we're inside of 9 feet here. But what we're basically gonna do today, or try to do today, is get a little bit of a plan, a little bit of an idea, see what we could get bid on. We're gonna try to do something similar to what we did in Texas. I know it's a completely different part of the country or what have you, but the water temperature is a little warmer now. I feel like fish are gonna be pulling up shallow, especially the largemouth, which is what we're looking for. We're looking for a big bite. So largemouth should be pulling up shallow. We've got a bunch of backwater boat docks and stuff right here. We gotta go.
You gotta see it.
We gotta go. We also need to. They are busting bad back in there. Okay.
Need a top water?
Yes, but I've got my frog tied on.
Did that reel right here, that black one?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want my frog. I want my freaking. I want a walking bait. They are crushing it back there. Okay, wait, hang on. Don't get too excited. Just calm down. We're gonna keep an eye on that. If I see that continuing to be the case, because I mean they were busting and busting and busting. So sorry, I was in mid-sentence there. This it sets up exactly like one of the lakes by my house. By where we live, we have several clear water lakes, deep water lakes, same exact kind of deal. So it just depends on the time of the year on what you need to do on those lakes. Sometimes they're on horizontal wood, sometimes they're on boat docks, sometimes, you know, it just depends. But I'm familiar with fishing this type of water clarity, and I'm familiar with this setup of lake. So hopefully we'll see how it goes. Yeah, see, like we're in 20 foot of water right here. And that a lot of people that might it might bother a lot of people. They're like, wait, you're pitching and flipping a dock in 20 foot of water? Well, yes, I am. Because those fish will suspend underneath that dock and they'll watch it go all the way to the bottom. And a lot of them will track it to the bottom and they'll pick it up off the bottom. Look at that turtle. God, that water's so clear. But then at the same time, this dock is out in the water a little ways, kind of off of a bend right here. And there's a long ramp going in there. So those fish will lay up underneath that ramp. They'll lay all the way out here in this 20 foot of water. You'll see them suspended underneath there. I'm searching for them on side imaging right now. I don't see any on this one. But you'll end up picking it apart and figuring out, okay, they're on the back side of the dock. They're way out on the end of the dock. They're, you know, all the way up to where the walkway meets the bank. I mean, you just kind of put together a pattern. And then you fish a little more effectively, because you don't fish everywhere. You only fish in the high probability areas. Because we're looking for a big bite. That's what we're looking for. And a lot of times, dude, they will stay back in that pocket because they got bait fish pushed back in there. So they'll just stay back in there. We could sit there and catch them on the same school. But I mean, they may be a school of 2-pounders, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, them fish lit up back there. Like, I seen something hit. And I was, at first, I thought it might have been like a duck, you know? And I was like, watching, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh, good God, it's busted like crazy. I was about to like put everything down and just run back there, but I knew in my mind, like, I know we're not gonna make it down back there while they're still busting, you know? There they go again, look. Look, see them?
Yeah.
Oh God, son. Yeah, I need to tie on that freaking top water. Bad. Bad, like super bad. Like I'm freaking out. Dude, if we could sit right there on them, like that, we only have to move the boat. Hey, just so you know, that swim bait will work perfect for what we're fixing to do. When we get back in here, if they keep coming up busting in that one place, I can get them worked up with this top water. You run that swim bait through them, be on like Donkey Kong, baby. God.
Got him. Big one? Or you
Nah,
bird
little guy. Yeah, son. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Spotted bass. Fish number 1. Hopefully, hopefully, they get bigger. Hopefully. He come, I mean, dude, he was hard at it. He hit it twice, because the first time he missed it. Dang it. Another one. Oh, time that time. What the hell is that?
you.
It's a pickerel. It's a pickerel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I would lip this thing like a bass, but they got sharp teeth. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's a pickerel. Good God. Watch out.
I want to go ahead.
I think where I want it to be. That was a big fish. Cast I wanted the first time. Oh, get it. Oh, come on. Get it. Good God. He done hit that thing 4 times. You see that?
Yeah. Throw this crank over there?
I'd throw a worm in there if anything. There must be sitting right there.
Right here behind you.
Huh?
Right here behind you, dude.
There you go. Dude, that thing, I mean, 4 times he busted that thing. I felt him on it twice, but he kept coming off. I said, man, that was a big fish. I threw over the top there. Bam! 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 I was like, good God. Got it.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's a largie too. I'm telling you, there's bigger fish mixed in with these. A lot bigger fish. Yeah, largemouth. Check it out. So what's happened is we came in here with the intentions of doing one thing, and now we've seen a bunch of fish busting. So whereas like, well shoot, let me throw on a top water and we'll piddle around and fish, when we see them come up and bust, we throw into them busting them. Sure enough, boom. I mean, I've done missed like, I don't even know, 5 or 10 bites on this where they come up and hit it and don't get it, but it's working out pretty good. And we know there's some bigger ones in here, so it's kind of hard to decide like, oh, let's go try to find other fish, or let's go try to do something else, when you know you've got literally schools of bass with 10, 15, 20 fish in each school, and multiple schools that are busting in different places at the same time. So I'm kind of just sitting here with my rod in my hand, waiting on the fish to come up and bust. But we're catching some, so that's 2 that we've actually, well, 2 bass we've actually put in the boat this morning. 2 bass we put in the boat, a pickerel we put in the boat, and God knows how many missed this thing. I had a really good fish bust on it 4 times in a row and never got it.
My top water won't throw that.
Oh, do you see the size of that one? God, that was a 3-pounder. But those fish will stage up on those docks and everything, you know. Kind of what we were planning on doing, but it's probably not going to be doing that. What was that?
Oh, I had a bite.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he hit it like 3 times, and I tried to catch him on that 3rd one.
Dude, the boat was moving forward and my line was moving forward. And I was like, what the heck? And I was like, then finally I was like, you know what? I'm gonna set the hook. Screw it. That's what we come up here for.
How big do you think he is?
1.5 pounds. Yeah. I mean, there was no doubt, like he had it the whole time, like he was gonna eat it. You know what I mean?
He did eat it.
Jerk. Get him. Heath Lane. Ow.
Hook just got me.
You barely got him?
Yeah.
Barely. Hey, this is what we was talking about. So what we was looking for. Fish landing violation, you can't fish for 2 minutes.
Huh?
You got a fish landing violation, you can't fish for 2 minutes.
Hey guys, there's another one.
You think we can lay down and get underneath that bridge?
I mean, I think the boat will go underneath it.
I mean, if the boat will go under, it will go under.
You want to try to get the other side?
I do, because I'd be willing to bet that hardly nobody goes to that freaking other side or even tries to. Now, I mean, we may get over there and it'd be like, you know, a foot deep, but it goes a long ways up in there. I don't think, I mean, there's 3 foot of clearance from the water to the bridge. I think we can go under it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, step right up. What do you think?
Like, if you want to try it, we'll try it.
What do you mean if I want to try it?
Because I'm not making that call because this is your boat, and if we sink your boat,
We ain't gonna sink.
then it's,
Hey, you know how we're gonna have to go under, don't you?
we're gonna have to lay down.
Lay down flat on your back and push along the bottom of the bridge like that. Stay with us, everyone. We've been telling them all day we're amateurs. Oh God, look how beautiful that pond is over there. I did this in Lake Lanier one time. Dude.
All right, I'm gonna try to hold this up. Sorry, Becky, if it's sideways, but we're going under a tight spot.
Oh yeah, we cleared about 3 inches.
Oh yeah.
Why are we beaking? Oh, I'm laying on the dang fish finder.
How's the motor looking?
Looks like you're gonna make it.
Ooh. Slow down now. Going too fast. Hey, let's throw a pole under here, baby.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh yeah. Buddy's like having their own private pond. So, you can see that bridge back there behind me. Me and Heath just laid flat on our back, slid up underneath that bridge. My thought process is, the fish are starting to come up in bed, and this is a big shallow pool that's basically protected. You know, not a lot of fishermen would even consider going underneath that bridge, much less having to lay on their doggone back and slide underneath the bridge and risk damaging anything. So we got 3 days to fish this tournament, and we get to weigh in fish every hour. So it's not like, oh, we got a certain time limit to catch 5 fish and we got to be back at the weigh-in. No, it's nothing like that. If we catch a fish, yeah, we'd have to be back in one of the hourly weigh-ins or what have you. But if we're gonna goof around and try to figure out something that may give us opportunity to catch some big fish, today's the day. Because we got 2 more days of fishing. Oh, if you throw a crankbait around, you throw a worm around, you freaking couple different colors, you throw a swim bait, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we ain't got one bite in here. So I mean we're not been in here real long. We've been in here 30 minutes, but that's long enough for me to know that this ain't where it is.
Yeah.
Let's kick it back underneath the bridge, buddy. Work our way out of this creek. It looks so promising.
It did.
Have you been up all night? Did you leave your house at 2 a.m.? Is it the afternoon and you're starting to drag? Drink a 5-hour.
It's good for all kids of ages.
No, it's not. And we're not sponsored by 5-hour. I wish we were. $5 works for me. But as of right now, we've caught, this is a bad thing, we've caught 5 fish. One of them was the wrong species. 2 of them were on a topwater bite because they were just schooling. One of them was on a red worm. One of them was on a blue worm. So to say we have a pattern is it's not true. We did make a change though, and we went up in some stained water and shallower water, slightly warmer water, and started catching largemouth, which is what we really want. We want to try to get some largemouth bites because, you know, they tend to be slightly larger than the spots, and we're really just looking for one big fish is all we're really looking for, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd like to catch a couple of medium fish and weigh in some fish and get a check and that kind of thing, but we're trying to win. So, stained water, shallow water, warmer water. It's March, so We're thinking bedfish, water temperatures almost 59, so they should be moving up.
All right, boys and girls, we going back under the bridge. The whole thought process was great. The outcome was not so great. So, needless to say, we're going back where we caught fish. Ooh. Did the water go up? Man. Well, now that's good.
Was this that last
one? That last one, I guess we didn't pay so much attention to it.
Yeah, we got going.
Yeah, that was good too. We made it.
I don't know if it's just this side. Did you notice we only caught fish on this side?
It's not a bad one.
No, not a bad fish at all. I have no idea what it is. But that, I mean, dude, that color is the perfect color for this water. I know it is. I'm telling you, if we're not catching fish, it's because we're not around them. I say he's probably, no, he pound and 3/4.
Huh?
Pound and 3/4 probably.
Yeah, 1 pound, 15 ounces.
Yeah, so just
2 pounds.
Just under 2 pounds.
Well, I mean, that's with this scale. So you're
Yeah,
talking
so, yeah,
another
you're
pound almost.
No, ain't that much.
About a ½ pound.
On maybe 1/4 pound on that size. So he's 2 1/4, something like that, around 2 1/4. I don't know.
Nice job.
Huh?
Nice job.
Thank you.
How about your boy getting the net?
Dude, he, like when he bit, it was literally, it felt like this. That was it.
So I gotta get my flipping rod. Fish.
It was crazy, like he didn't swim with it or nothing. You know, you can just change the, you don't have to use that rod to flip.
It's the only one I got with a circular head.
That don't matter.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it don't matter. It only matters when you go to cast.
Where's your weights at? They're up there with you, aren't they?
No.
They're back here.
Oh, buddy, I'm catching giants. Oh, man, look how big that one is. Man, I am milking this worm, buddy. I'm milking this worm. I done caught like 4 fish on the same worm. That's so crazy because we fished 500 yards of the bank on that side and switched to this side, and I didn't make 4 pitches and caught one, and then another 2 pitches later caught another one. So I don't know if it's just the side of the bank, because we're in the same creek arm, the exact same creek arm. So don't
right here in that red boat, you can slap.
Yeah, I know. That's the second time they done buzzed us. I don't know what it is. I don't know if we're just, because this is the exact same thing we're flipping on the other side. I mean, it's just buck brush. That's it.
This is a little bit deeper too over here.
It's 4 foot. It's the exact same.
I mean, also that come out a lot further from the bank too. You notice that on that side?
I mean,
everything was like this. Everything.
Well, that's why I caught both those fish.
Really?
Yeah, was way out here. That's what I'm saying. See, we're fishing the exact same stuff on this side that we was fishing on that side. I mean, almost the exact same water depth. I don't know if maybe it's just this side's closer to the channel. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But even when we were way back there in the pocket by the bridge, we caught them on the right side, on this side. I'm not certain as to why. That's what's crazy. Normally I could kind of have an idea why. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then shoot, yeah, we'll you know, we can narrow it down and continue to do the same thing somewhere else. But I'm not certain why. You know the reason why I come over here? Because I planned on fishing those docks. And I was like, well, we'll just shoot straight across right here. We'll fish that bank. And then boom, 2 fish, bam, bam, back to back. Hadn't figured out yet how to get a big bite. I honestly think we're gonna get a big bite doing this. We're just having to weed through them. You know what I mean? That's a little better one.
That's a little bit better one.
Hook fell out. Woo. Doggone hook fell right out. Oh. Now that one's probably, that's 2.5.
Oh, easy. 2.8.
So 2 pounds.
It was -1 whenever it started. So 2.8.
2 pounds 8 ounces is 2 3/4 pounds.
So
roughly.
I think to keep it for now.
For now? All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying. You know,
He said, "You never know, baby. We might be $100 fish." Hey, largemouth though.
aerator, right?
Yeah, turn it up to flick it up.
Yeah.
I will say this, okay? That fish, same thing. 4 foot, 4.5 foot of water on an isolated tree. Dude, I'm still using the same worm. Oh, there's one.
So I didn't even know he had it.
Look, I could tell. You never set the hook or anything. You just reeled him in.
Dude, I got him too. Yeah, I mean, he didn't hit it. I was reeling it up, and I thought I was hung, and it just took it. So.
That's about that's a pound and a half fish.
Pound and a half.
Yeah, see, we're in 5 foot of water right here. And I'm pitching a redbud worm, and Heath's throwing a black and blue Cinco, and we're both getting bit. Oh, I was freaking, dude, I was just getting a bite. Fish had it in his mouth, swimming with it.
Really?
Here, watch. Oh, jerk. A little guy.
Got him?
Yeah. There's another one.
Big as that one, you think? Not as big as the other one?
Not as big as the one that's in there. There's another one. I mean, I don't know how many fish we caught today so far. All right, I'm gonna change my worm out. I don't know what was up with that. My worm. Well, I said my worm was going sideways, and then I don't know if I waited too long or what. You know what I mean?
Could have been a turtle too.
I don't know about that. Could have been a brim. Man, I felt it jump that time. Dunk. I guarantee it's probably a brim bite. As I literally, that time, like it was still sinking, and I seen the line go dunk, and I'm like, oh, set the hook, and there's nothing there. Yeah, see, I pitched up underneath the dock, like just like that in the middle of the water, and my line went dunk on the way down, and I was like, huh. And then I set the hook and there's nothing.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
What? Yeah, so I just said I'm gonna go around this dock and hit that brush pile. That's what I said.
It's crazy to hear Stephen Richards say he's gonna go around the dock.
Hey, we've been throwing at them all day. Ain't got bit off no dock. Well, I say that, but see, like this, you see how this is in shallow enough water and it's got solid cover? Like this dock, yeah, I'd say, okay, let's flip and pitch this dock just for a minute, you know? All right, time's up. Okay, time's up. That just kills me because you see how, I mean, there's water there, you know? There's 2 foot of water and there's a fallen tree right there and I could pitch in there and not get bit. That floors me, you know? Dang it. Oh, you jerk. I mean, he had it. He had it. No doubt. Right off the end of that brushy freaking tree, too. So I was kind of like taking a mental note going, okay, if I get bit right here, that tells me something, you know? I mean, he had it. Swimming with it and everything. Felt them tuck on the line. I was like, oh. You leave more than that other one.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Female. So we're coming to the end of our day here. We've been figuring out the fish. I don't think we're gonna take off the weigh-in with that one. But we've been catching up to 2.5, 3 pounders, and it seems like what's winning weigh-ins, even in 10th place, is minimum of 4 pounds. So we're making our game plan, put 4 pounders in a live well, you know, 3 3/4, 4 pounds, whatever, in a live well. We have not figured out how to get quite the big bite yet. The fish are just starting to move up, so into the shallows, but we got cold temperatures coming the next couple of days, so I'm not sure what the fish are going to do with it, and I'm not sure exactly yet how we're going to catch the bigger ones. But I can think that we're just going to run into a big one here eventually.
Just by doing what we're doing.
Just by doing what we're doing, and it's fun catching fish because, I mean, we've caught at least a dozen fish today, at least.
I caught 2.
It's weird because we're only getting bit on this side of the bank. Like, we fished for 500 yards all the way down the other side, never got bit. And then we switched over just out of, you know, hey, that looked like a good piece to fish over there. Immediately, bam, bam, 2 fish. And then we hit the next little pocket and caught 3 or 4, and then, you know, it just kind of snowballed. We're like, okay, well, we're getting bit on this side of the bank, but not the other side of the bank. So that's kind of weird, a little bit to me. But because we're fishing the same exact stuff, just on the opposite side. So we're gonna try to take everything that we learned today and apply it to tomorrow. I think we could, I mean, honestly, I think we'll find some busting fish in the mornings, early, first hour or 2, because there ain't no telling what size those are going to be. The ones that we caught today were smaller, but I had several larger ones blow up on it and just miss it. We'll see what happens. But we're pulling these fish out about 4 foot of water. And that's another thing, we can't get bit shallow. Anything shallower than 4 foot, we're not getting bit. No matter how pretty of a spot it is.
I'm just gonna leave them black and blue. All right, black and blue, black and blue.
See, if we had warmer weather coming, tomorrow. Like if it was gonna be warm and sunny, well, I know it's supposed to be sunny, but I think temperature is about the same. I don't think it's really gonna affect the water temperature that much. But Sunday, it's supposed to be cold.
Yeah.
In the morning. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like if we had 70-degree days and sunshine coming, that would be let's bed fish. You know what I mean? But now, I don't know what to think because we've got that little bit of a cold front. I think it's going to keep them from pulling all the way up. But with the sunshine being out tomorrow, back in the pockets, we might be able to see some fish. We're going to catch one right here. Doggone, just about any piece of cover, you know, buck brush, lay down, whatever, in 4 foot of water, we're getting bit on it. Just about. So like, yeah, water's 4.5 foot. Oh man, one just nailed it. Yeah, as I was picking it up. Again, I mean, it didn't feel like a big fish.
See?
What?
See my butt.
You the one who put it on there?
I know, I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
I'm not saying Steve Vixia. Told you watermelon seed wasn't answering.
That's kind of what it sounded like.
Okay. Listen.
Yeah, see, like this, there's got to be a fish on that laydown. Unless it's just super shallow or something. See, it's 9 foot right here. All right, y'all, as you can see, it's raining. Me and Heath finished up day 1. We got into some fish, caught some fish, got a little bit figured out. It's our first time ever being on this lake, but we didn't weigh in any fish today because the biggest one we caught was about 2 3/4 pounds. So we'll be back out here tomorrow and the next day, and hopefully the weather doesn't kill us too bad. So we'll see what happens. You're watching Smoke Time.